Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more Animal Crossing Let's Go to City and City Folk. I should keep things quiet, A, because my voice is still somewhat in recovery, and B, it is about to turn 11 PM. So, that said, I don't know why we've still got... Oh, we said we were going to archive these letters, because I think... Were they people moving out, or was this just a random letter from Cube? Yeah, no, we said we'd save those. What Happy Room Academy, of course, we do not... You know what, if we ever need, like, a bit of a reprieve, I will actually go up there this episode and ask them to stop sending. I mean, if... Damn it, we can't. That would have seemed like a really cool excuse to go visit the city at night, but as I'm sure some of you know, we ain't able to do that because Lyle ain't there after a certain hour. And I don't want to do the same spiel I usually do with that because, well, I think we've done it like 3 or 4 times, so no. Either way, hopefully you're all doing cool. I am doing fantastic. First order of business, I'm going to throw this fountain in the axe. I realised that was the wrong way around after the first word, and I figured, you know what, we'll do one. And it was just Mr. Cube's birthday. But yeah, hopefully you're doing well. I am doing pretty fine, all things considered. And that said, hello, can I water you? Like I said, I would like to keep some of the flowers alive, so it saves me a lot. Gee, how many axes do I have? Yeah, let's keep some of these flowers alive. Hopefully you're doing well. I think this is the first video I'll say this in like every Animal Crossing video, but I think this is the first video I've made since the Pocket Camp video went live. And oh boy, I have some inside scoop on that now. If you've watched the GameCube episode, you'll have heard me talk about the initial response to that. Well, now we're a bit out from the thing. I got a few more beans to spill on that, which when we're doing, you know, menial perfect town stuff, kind of helps. So, what's with you first of all? Coins now, axes getting out of hand. I threw a regular axe. Honestly, oh, that's refreshing. Just because you told the truth, I'm going to give you a special gold axe. You're going to be out of stock, I'm calling it. Just kidding. How'd I do? Did I seem really goddessy? I mean, that's how a goddess is supposed to be, right? I'm going to say spot on. And that'll be... I'm going to do a bit low, but I think this is our good chance. So we'll say spot on. Right. If I'm in a fickle mood, I can keep this up all day. Since feeling extra benevolent, I think I really will give you a gold axe. Oh, sorry, right now I have gold axes. I don't even have some silver axes lying around. Want one of those? Yes, please. Ah, I'm really sorry I'm out of silver axes too. I guess I'm just gonna have to give you a regular axe back. You should have just acted this from the beginning instead of trying to make yourself look good. Sorry to get your hopes up, but don't expect anything with this goddess anytime soon. Bye-bye. You rats. I think I cooked by RNG there. I think there's a chance for her to have given them, like, at both points there, and we just got completely shafted. Which is a bit salty, admittedly, but we can live. We'll survive. Either way, before we get into things... Oh god, we really need to clean up our act some. Okay, so we can pick up 3 pieces of fruit. I sound like I'm constantly about to like, break into tears. I'm not. My throat has just suddenly decided to get really hoarse. And I've said this in multiple recordings this week, but it's true every time. I do not sound like this when I'm on Discord call. It is exclusively the second I press record that my throat starts acting up. 1 second. So anyway, I swear this cough can go die though. Whoever gave it to me, what was up with your immune system? You tell me people still transmit coughs between people in current year? Yeah, no. Either way, I think last time. Ooh, I shouldn't. Do you know what? You know what? I have an idea. I have an idea, singular idea, if you will. If I can get to my, yep, I can't put that back clearly. But, again, it comes in at like the worst times. It sounds like it's genuinely got me. I swear it hasn't. But if we go about dropping some of our less essential things, we can just come back and pick it up later. And that said, digging this up may prove useful because it is a fossil, so that gives us an excuse to go get things assessed and break things up a little. So, anyway, you're holding us to fossil actually. Where were we? Yeah, no, so last time if you weren't here, I think we did a bit of the coastline and then we got heavily sidetracked by like flowers or correcting mistakes made in previous areas. So needless to... Oh, yeah, no, it was the wilting things. The wilting things took a bunch of my attention, so we couldn't... Again, this voice thing makes me sound like I'm way more emotionally invested than I actually am. I swear, this has not got me acting anyway like that. But, the fact of the matter is, we got very distracted, so we weren't able to actually go and do our thing. Also, wow, this is 1 big acre. I kind of think I've marked this incorrectly. I'm just going to quickly check that this is, in fact, like a 1/5 of the... Oh, Jesus Christ, it is. Okay, so, our first acre is from this tree in the corner here, which counts. It's that bottom left. I think we did, like, the bottom right 2 acres. So we can do these bottom 3 and then try and do another row on top. Which is for the first time. Well, for the first one, we'll count. So it's 1, 2, 3 there. Then you're outside. That's 4. Not looking good here, considering the requirement is literally 12. The answer is 4. 4. F-O-U-R. In case you didn't know how it was spelt. I'm kind of disappointed by that, actually. I expected, like, marginally better than that, but considering this fell through, I'm not going to hold it to be myself specifically. I think the game did slightly cook me, although replanting these guys will take us up to 6, which is half of the bare minimum figure. I don't want to be floating around on it, because it makes things a bit more dicey, but I'll do what needs to be done. That said, we should probably replant the wilting coconut seeds as well, because that was also part of our thing that led to us getting a bit sidetracked. So, go bury you. Thank you kindly. That brings our nice number up to 6 for the time being. Of course, that guy there, we can probably try replant as well. Did I just plant these all in, like, one tile too low? Because that's the general vibe I'm getting here. Either way, we just need to plant 6 more trees. Here, I don't think we've got a single shot of planting all of them because of the proximity to the river. So everywhere else is going to have to be our real estate for now. So with that said, let's make 7. Ugh. God, again, my throat acts up. I don't know why when I'm recording it's suddenly like, do this. Like, maybe I just unknowingly speak a bit different when I'm recording and that's what's causing it to act up, but I don't know. I do not know. I wish I knew, because it's like a phenomenon that, like, I've observed multiple times, like, every day. Like, the last few days, it's been like, but now you're recording and you have to speak. Like, admittedly, I do speak a bit different on recording. It comes better through on the mic and it's a bit more engaging. And why it also just sounds, you know, horrifically gay at points. But, you know, we live, we laugh, we love. But yeah, no, it's like I speak slightly differently, because I think it's a bit more engaging to hear me have a bit more variety in my voice compared to the, like, I'm not sure what it'd be called. I used the phrase placated normalcy, and I found out today that that does not mean what I thought it meant, which was so horribly boring, it hurts. I know, look at me making up my own words and realizing their definitions are false. Yeah, no, but it's got like kind of an over normalcy to it. Would be the best way to describe it. Also, this house being here, I don't appreciate the smell, though. It's slightly annoying, if you can't tell. We can probably I'm gonna go on a real whim here. So that was 8. This is gonna be 9. I'm thinking we can maybe squeeze a coconut tree in. 9. This is such a brutal acre to get done. I can see why I said I'd dedicate a few episodes to this, because this is horrid. Anyway, grab you 2, of course, and then we'll go about replant that. Yep, no, things. Again, issue of having so many axes stockpiled from Tom Nook. I mean, that, but this should allow me to pick it up. Yeah. We got it, we're on top of things, we survive, we persevere. I think here should probably be a better one, right? Like, that looks to be same kind of idea. Of course, I will need to recount everywhere I planted stuff in last time, but I think, to my knowledge of what we've covered these top 10, and then I think we've done these 2 here, so we've done 12. I could be horribly wrong. I'll just refer back to the end of the last few recordings. Did we touch on doing these middle few? If so, that will put us at 17, but I know we haven't done these bottom few, so I wanna get this out, because I said this would, without a doubt, be the most difficult lot, so, you know, getting it done is kind of helpful. I'm not sure why I had to say that with, like, so much doubt, but yes, no. So that makes, that makes 10. We just need to plant 2 more trees in perhaps the most difficult area in town to plant trees in. So we'll have a go at that for 11. We're gonna plant everything in my inventory, though, if the game allows us. This is purely on the basis that I think some of these may wilt, so the more we plant, higher chance for survival. In case you don't know, they don't wilt because of lack of attention, they wilt because they're too close to structures. They're a bit different to flowers in that regard. And then, like, I know this is probably really pushing it, but I'm gonna do, like, 1 literally here. And I think, is that 12? Instead of plant everything, so we'll do 1 more, but that's, like, a push 1, and, okay, so we know we can plant them this close to the thing. Part of me is saying we can probably get away with this right on the border, but there we go. I'm going to say that this acre is now officially taken care of, and I need to stock up on fruit again. So yeah, that's our. Oh, okay. I should probably replace that guy as well with a coconut, which I will. You know what? We'll passively go and replace all the wilting coconut trees while we have a bit of time. But yeah, no, I did say I'd give you guys a bit more of that scoop I was talking about because yes, okay, sure and aware, I'll give a brief recap. Second channel video came out talking about Pocket Camp. You will have heard me mention it in the series if you're a regular viewer. Kind of the production ups and downs and what have you. But it came out on the 1st, which is now 8 days ago. Very morning of the 1st, literally I think directly after midnight, so you know, real good Neremik casual timing, as I'm sure you can tell. But came out first, and has subsequently gone on to perhaps become my most viewed video ever, which I understand is a lofty thing to go touting, but if I were to quickly pull up YouTube Studio while I look for other wilted things, it's currently sitting at a merry little 8.5 thousand views, which is nothing to... Okay, I don't think that can physically survive there. It's on about to hit 8.6 thousand views, and when you consider that my most viewed video is just under 12,000 views, and that took months on months to get, it's one of those things where you kind of eyebrow raise it and you go, maybe there's a chance this will be like the one to finally top. What do I say topple? My channel has a history. Also, wow, this all looks like beach. I really have won this area down. But no, some of you may be aware of a video where I celebrated my old most viewed video being toppled by my current most viewed video, which is Inviting Bob. And that being my old most viewed video, and as much as it horrifies me to say this, was Slither.io, which is a one-off video, which is very clickbaity, and following immediately behind that in the viewer hierarchy was this like video where I kind of shilled a crypto site, which is now kind of, well, I don't say shilled, but it was a video where I showed people how to use this crypto site that had since shut down, and it was kind of like a source box that wasn't my channel at all. Neither was Slither.io really, but neither of those videos represented my channel very well in the now, so when Inviting Bob came in and was like, hi, I'm here to, you know, make your channel not, you know, whatever this is. It was a breath of fresh air. It's the reason we made a video on the whole cool animatic and stuff, because it was something to be celebrated. The video that properly represented the channel for once was in that top 3. Like, I think the one just below that was a video I deleted because it bothered me so much that it was up there. It was like an I Hate Everything clip, I think, from one of his live streams, and it was like, I don't know why I chose to post it. I just did. This is probably gonna wilt, but we can pray. But yeah, no, I deleted that. I often forget that video exists, but I just didn't want anything to do with it. Again, that's a clip. It doesn't represent my channel. So when Inviting Bob popped off, that was the first video of mine where I looked at it and went, you know what? Yeah, I'm fine with that being number 1 because that actually represents the content I make. But obviously, with this Pocket Camp video, this is now a video I put, like, I won't say this is the video I put the most work into, but it was by far quite a difficult video to edit. So to see it popping off is one of those things where it's like, hell yeah, get in there. So if that were to topple Inviting Bob, it's on a separate channel. But in terms of personal achievement, having a video that I myself made have that many views, got the Neremik 1 and the Neremik 2 now competing on their own little stages, having Inviting Bob be the champion for Let's Play, and Pocket Camp being the champion for review/video essays, it's very nice, because it means that reviews have always kind of, well, they've always kind of got recognition on their channel, but one, like, super popped off, and they're both kind of bastions of, okay, this can work, and if that Pocket Camp video were to have some sort of a similar impact to what Inviting Bob had on this channel, which was parabolic growth, which, mind you, we've gained 100 subscribers from that single video. Ooh. So that's my thought process of it. In terms of the scoop, though, obviously, some of you are probably staring at me like, okay, where's the spicy shit? The spicy shit is, I've kind of always understood this, but I've understood it a lot more with this Pocket Camp video. People who don't watch the video and comment, I know what you are. And yes, I understand a lot of people have a knee-jerk reaction to me talking about something like Pocket Camp. I just find it very funny how obvious it can be at times. Almost like a detriment. Like, I had someone comment earlier, and we're just gonna, like, name a few people disagreed with me civilly in the comments, but there was one person who tried to invalidate my entire video by saying, oh, there's snow in it. How old's this footage? This is horribly outdated. My brother in Christ, it is current day and there is still snow in every Animal Crossing game. It's like, apologies if I captured footage in December, but, like, I don't think that's grounds to invalidate my entire video and call it out of date. Like, you clearly saw the first few seconds of the Pocket Camp footage, went, oh my god, snow, and called me out. It's like, I can tell. I can tell when someone has and hasn't watched the video, and, yeah, no, I think it is, it's been quite fun, but generally the comment section on that video has probably been the best one I've ever had. Because, like, inviting Bob had the few detractors and a few people going, hell yeah, you get Bob. This is like the one video where almost unanimously the comments are, fuck yeah, you're right, or fuck you, but I'm going to civilly do it. No, I'm going to civilly disagree with you. Fuck you. Need to rephrase that, 'cause otherwise I get demonetized. I should get back to counting, but there's the inside scoop on the Pocket Camp video for you Animal Crossing viewers. Figured you guys deserved a bit of the scoop as well. GameCube can't go hogging it all. Now, counting time. It says, we'll do it here actually, because this is a little corner, isn't it? 1. Right, good trip. 2, 3. And then over here we got a 4 and a 5 and a 6, followed by a 7 and an 8. Okay, this is perhaps a very easy, and I mean very, very easy thing to do, because we can just plant, we've got 5, don't we? No, we've got 3. If I bury you, and then plant everything else I've got remaining in my inventory, I think this acre's probably going to be 100% up to scratch, so long as nobody moves in there. And the biggest issue has just been working around the structures in each acre. Like, bar that, this hasn't been particularly much of a taxing thing. That and keeping track of what's in every acre. I know it's probably like a cheat code or something that lets you know if an acre is counted as perfect or not, but we ain't like that. Either way, there we go. It's got 4 more to plant, and things should be fine. It's like, look at the space compared to the other acres. Like, this feels criminal, having like this much leeway to go, yeah, I can plant this here. It's like, how? Why? So plant one here as well. It's like, I don't think planting too close to the sign is criminal, but I'll plant it 1 more back, so it's 1 behind these flowers, just for good measure. It seems very systematic, this thing, but there's a point where you kind of have to get a bit systematic. You gotta juice for as much space as possible, he says, while concurrently losing space. We really are Animal Crossing professionals, aren't we? That said, I do need to be able to do field research to see what my odds are. Well, odds, chances of survival, etc., the synonyms. I'm just checking. Do we have any trees that are directly against the thing? We do not. But I think we've got some within 1 tile. Yeah, like that. Okay, so, only reason I'm thinking that is for here cases. It'd surprise me quite, like, a lot, actually, if this tree actually did anything. But I'm going to bury it, purely on the grounds it might. So if it does, that'd be quite impressive. And then here, again, it's really unlikely. But, like, by all spawn logic, this should spawn. So, this is also going to go there. We may have to revisit this, but it's like, it's got that 1x1 space, and it's not directly next to a structure, and river spawn logic and stuff should apply and keep this fairly safe. If that grows, I'll still be surprised, because the game can be a bit temperamental. That said, though, second area, then we just got 1 more to go, so count me again. We got 1, 2, going into the 3, and that's it, because that house cooks so much. It's got 1, 2, 3 down the coastline, followed by a 4, and then, what would that be? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Fuck, okay, no, so here's the corner. So that's 4, yeah, and then 5, 6, 7, 7, okay. That's not a super uphill battle, it's just, if I plant 6, that takes us to 13, which should be, well, is good enough. So, again, back at it again with the systematicness, like, you can kind of, I don't know, it feels like as I've gone through this, I've got a lot more of a subtle understanding of what would constitute a perfect acre. Because I look at that space now and I think, there could be trees there. As for here, though, I don't know if this would qualify as letting me plant, so we're gonna kind of go and take a risk, and now that seems a bit too close to that house. I'm gonna plant one here, and then we gotta shake another tree as well, make sure to plant everything from that. Yeah, I understand we can probably use our saplings from Nook as well. I'm a bit brain dead, I know. But, I mean, we could if we wanted, actually. Now, we'll use that for the top part of the map. Be creative, I suppose. And we'll go pears, why not? As if there is not enough pears around here. So we just got to plant these remaining 4, isn't it? Yes, 4, because then it gives us 1 for leniency. So, something inside me is telling me I can plant, not there, but here, I think. I think that's a fair bet. We'll go pears, why not? Why not? And then we'll just double check those other acres to make sure they're bang on. Fill for time. Well, not fill for time, but yeah. Now that said, intrigued just what I can do here. So I'm just going to very quickly bury something here and see what happens. Again, that might come back to bite me, it might not. And then directly behind it in an area I should be more liable to plant normal trees in, we're just going to go for regular old apple. Find one more place and we should be good, I think. So all up here, of course, is a bit occupied. Here, again, a bit occupied. But got occupied. All very occupied. I don't think I can plant any more further than that because of the tree overlap. So, there'll be somewhere we can plant which is like maybe a bit on the nose, but I think here we should be able to get away with. If we can get, okay, if that can get away with that, we can get away with here. And there we go. So let's put that into the nice numbers. Now for the fun part, because I guarantee from here on it'll be a complete, like, laughter fest. So, counting for, again, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so 5 coconut trees. It kind of contributes a bit more than the regular trees. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, making 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, okay, that's perfectly fine. Again, we were at this last episode, so that should make sense. And, oh, we didn't even count that provisional sapling, which should make it 15. Now here, again, we're going to count provisional saplings just for a bit of leniency. But 1, 2, 3, then, I know, that's wilted, so 4, 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9, gotta call that, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, a bit more on the lenient side, but even if that wilts, they've got 12, which is fine. So, with that said, we still have that fossil on us, don't we? We do, we have 2. We'll visit the roost and wrap things up then. So I think that officially confirms we've got 3 rows done. Potentially 4, and we'll check on another episode and just double check that for good measure, but if we've got 4, I've gone into the complete wrong building. I was on autopilot. Oh. Either way though, what else is there to talk about? Again, it seems like this video is coming to a close, but we'll persevere. That was it. New Horizons, you're probably wondering where that series is. I know it normally has big-ish breaks before each episode, or in between certain episodes, which is kind of just a thing. Throat, you haven't been like this all day. Stop it. But no, you're probably wondering when the next episode of New Horizons is. Basically, next episode is episode 200, and I want to do something with that. I want to have a, I don't know what to call it. A special episode, which isn't going to be like the one where we go through photos here. This is going to be a different episode, and the idea is it follows in the line of AJP Crosser, ACCF style videos, but more very low budget. And I'm running ideas for myself of what the idea would be, but the general idea, a pecking man, damn, okay, the peking, I've been told off for that all week because I keep mispronouncing words. But no, my idea for New Horizons, if you're wondering why it's gone on a bit of a prolonged hiatus, is, basically this video is going to take a lot, and it was originally delayed for the Pocket Camp video, whereas now I just need to figure out what I want to make. But the working idea, is basically something goes wrong, and a bunch of different versions of me throughout the not Pocket Camp, New Horizons Let's Play, come up. So you have the me right before not Pocket Camp. Again, I've said that so much, it's what I immediately associate with Animal Crossing, but you've got the me right after I filmed episode 58 of this, which if you don't know, is probably my favourite episode of the series because everything just kind of drops for the last 5, where it's like, I'm not sure if I'll come back, but if we do, it's a very good speech. I think it's aged like a fine wine. I'm probably going to watch it again after this. Like, I think I've never been more on the ball than I was in that video. I just think that video still hits just as well, especially knowing what was about to happen. Yeah, no, so I'm thinking of having multiple different me's all conversing and trying to figure out and get back to where they are. And it's going to be like a clip show, but organised in a way which should be more entertaining. So you've got the me right before New Horizons starts airing, you have me from now, and then you've got a few me's in between. And you've got a few different guys that fill in. And that's the issue, is I don't know who else to fill in. I don't know what point I can pluck someone from New Horizons and go, gotcha. Like, I'm thinking we have someone that's just past 2.0, before 2.0, and then like review me, and then probably one before that. So you're dealing with 6 different me's, which again, in terms of a YouTube video production, which is bloody difficult, mind you, still, I have to figure out an easy way to distinguish those and display those on screen and convey it and make something that makes a bit more sense to explain the clips that are being shown and the highlights and stuff, and incorporate basically what is 3 years of footage into a 20-minute video in a way that is still entertaining enough and a digestible format, which isn't just me reading out a list of events and conveying them interestingly, while also divvying it up between 6 different interpretations of myself, which must be distinct, but still me. Or I could just go with the basic boring narration episode. That also works. But yeah, no, it's a lofty plan. I should have probably announced that through Community tab, but I don't want to confirm anything if I just back out of it at the last minute. So, if wondering when New Horizons is, that's your answer. Complex video, but I think the effort put into it will pay off. And again, I've got a bit of time after this reviews come out to work on it. I should probably start working on it tomorrow if I'm not too busy. But for now, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps a bunch. It lets me know you want to see more of this and all that good stuff. Go check out the Pocket Camp review. You can find the link in the Community tab. There we are. It took a few seconds. But yeah, no, with all said, all aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.